teams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From AT&T Center in San Antonio, tonight, the San Antonio Spurs getting set to match up with the Los Angeles Lakers. It's Spurs basketball to get this one going. Underway in Texas. Aldridge to DeRozan. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
LeBron into the front court. They trail by 2. Schroeder down low for Davis. Off the assist. AD, is he a new age big?
Easy answer is yes. He is Mr. Versatility. He can do everything on both the offensive and the defensive end. He can fight the post, battle for position. He can protect the rim. Plus, if you switch, he can guard guards on the perimeter. That's what you love about AD. You need something, he has an answer for you.
Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
The hoop and the harm. Gasol going to the line for a chance at 3, making the court his own little pitch. The Spaniard delivers again. Trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 77% at the line. Oh, he can't connect.
And look, no disrespect to Dwayne Casey of Toronto. I mean Detroit, because he was the coach of the year for Toronto and they got fired. But for Greg Popovich to lead this team to 7th place in the Western Conference with 47 wins is beyond me. I do not understand how he is not the coach of the year. When you have a guy like Manu Ginobili, who is older than me, and he's able to lead this team to where they were last year, that says everything you need to know about Pop.
One thing, Jay, you're not 40 years old yet, so that's good. And 2, they had to reinvent how they did things last year. Kawhi Leonard played barely 10 games last season, so they found a way to do it. Then you add DeRozan. I'm so interested to see what this Spurs team is going to be. Yes, you lose Kawhi, but you never really had him last year either. Now ready to shoot at the line.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
And hits the first free throw. Second, it's a 1-of-2 trip. DeRozan with the basketball. They trail by 1. To Murray. The Spurs with 4 on the shot clock. DeRozan with a shot off the mark. Oh, bad pass taken away by the Spurs. To DeRozan. LeBron James with a piece.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Schroeder with the basketball. Leads 1. Anthony Davis. 2 for 2. That's what you want. Who compares to AD offensively?
We would be doing a disservice if we compared AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender, you get Anthony Davis.
James into the front court. Up by 3. Knocks it down from mid-range. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds with the agilities of a guard. He can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
To James. Davis. To Schroeder. Knocked loose. Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Davis. Schroeder against Murray. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. To Davis. From long range, his first effort off the mark. Right now, San Antonio's possession. DeJounte Murray. It goes down.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
LeBron matched up with DeRozan. Jay, the Lakers, not just a great franchise, but they are a brand in the NBA. With LeBron James, what do you make of Laker fans accepting him maybe now or down the road as one of their own?
They better accept him now. I agree wholeheartedly with Jeannie Buss when she said they're not Laker fans if they're not happy about LeBron James. He is a Laker, and this is one of the most loyal fan bases we have, not just in this country, but in the entire world. The most Twitter followers of all the teams in the NBA.
Now a pass stolen by the Spurs. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
DeJounte Murray at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 70% free throw shooter. Free throw's good. Converts on the three-point play. It's 9-9. It's James controlling the offense. To Davis. Off the mark. To Murray. To Rudy Gay. And the rebound taken by Gasol. Caldwell Pope to James.
Watch three.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Here comes the screen. DeJounte Murray. Here's a chance from long range, and the Lakers have the rebound. Davis to James. And the finish. Slam dunk.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Davis to James. Oh, emphatic slam. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Here comes the screen. To Murray. Defense making the ball handler work. Across midcourt, it's Schroeder. Up by 6. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Murray with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Here comes the screen. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
It's James controlling the offense to Davis. Anthony Davis. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
Old school equals high percentage.
Here comes the screen. DeJounte Murray. Oh, he had him there for a second. To Murray. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
There's a fine line between being active and being a detriment. You don't want to keep giving up extra possessions.
DeJounte Murray at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. First free throw is good. Two for 2 on that trip. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
Second effort. Jakob Poeltl sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
San Antonio with the basketball. To Murray. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Jakob Poeltl at the line. First one goes down. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Across the timeline comes James. Up 6. To Davis. Won't go.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
LeBron into the front court. Leads 4. He'll get it down low to Harrell. And a chance coming up at the line.
Everybody in the building understands he's been a known target. Looks like they're hacking early in this one.
Montrezl Harrell. He's got 2 shots coming. Numbers not in his favor. 61% for his career. Misses the first. Misses the second as well. San Antonio ball. Probing the defense to Patty Mills. Layup goes down. Well done.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
LeBron picked up by Derek White. Turns and slams it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Murray into the front court, trailing by 4. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
LBJ with it. Sizing up the defense. James against White. Here comes the screen. To James. 4-3. How's that for a start? 14 points in this first quarter as he knocks down the 3.
And look, I know this requires great conditioning on the defensive part, but you have to start denying him the ball. Make him catch the ball further away from the basket.
Murray with it. Down 5. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
And scores, plus the foul. Patented move for Anthony Davis. And a chance at 3.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Anthony Davis trying to cash in on a 3-point play. For his career, 79% at the line. And he missed the free throw. Mills in possession. 5-point game. Davis to James. And throws it down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Patty Mills to Murray. Missed it. How'd that not go down? On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
To James. For 3. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Kyle Kuzma, strong finish.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Mills in possession. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. To Murray. Fires the 3. Off the mark. No good. To James. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
LeBron James. Couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. First one, count it. And he makes them both.
Oh, yeah, he's working their craft.
Spurs have it. LeBron James. Huge block. It's a big finish.
That's how you punctuate a good first quarter. 3 more left to go, but you've set the momentum for the second.
Murray into the front court, trailing by 11. And count the basket.
Way to see me, way to see me.
2 points.
Deep three at the buzzer. The first quarter's complete. The Lakers have the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Here's Schroeder with it. The lead stands at 9. Here comes the screen. To Kyle Kuzma. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Kyle Kuzma is going to get 3 shots here. A career 70% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first. Second free throw off the mark. Still one to come. Off the mark. Only makes 1 of 3. Spurs in possession. Rudy Gay guarded by Schroeder. Jay, DeMar DeRozan fell in love with Toronto as a player and a person, but no question DeRozan's playing with a chip on his shoulder.
He most definitely is, and he will embrace Greg Popovich and also the San Antonio Spurs. But I'm going to read you what DeMar DeRozan said. He said, "People say, what are you depressed about? You can buy anything you want. I wish everyone in the world was rich so they would realize money isn't everything. It's about loyalty," for DeMar DeRozan.
Schroeder to Davis. Kuzma defended by the UConn product. Davis going to launch beyond the arc, and the Spurs able to clear the rebound. Lets it fly from long range. It's good. That's the shot they wanted him to take.
Well, just the ability to step back and be able to knock that shot down, think about what that does to the defender, Ed. It makes the defender come out, which leads to the next setup, which is an easy drive to the rim. Look for that one coming soon.
And the result this time, another trifecta. Schroeder to Kyle Kuzma. Oh, Dennis Schroeder. He's 2 for 2 now.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Here comes the screen. Derek White, guarded by Morris. DeRozan From the outside, no good.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
Kyle Kuzma at the line for 2 shots. He struggled so far. Off the mark on the first free throw. Missed the second one as well. Ball's tied up. We'll get a jump ball. Well, as they get ready for the jump, someone's going to come away with the basketball. Schroeder. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
It's DeRozan controlling the offense. Knocked loose. Lakers have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
The follow won't go either. Great feed. Sets it up. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Here comes the screen. To Aldridge. Whoa! What a finish!
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Lakers ball. Schroeder to Caldwell Pope. Surveys the floor. Caldwell Pope. Won't go down. To DeRozan. And the rebound taken by Caldwell Pope. Drive to the basket, but the shot won't go. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. Fires the three, and he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Slam dunk.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
DeRozan with it. Right now, down 7. Full throttle, right to the basket for the deuce.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Here comes the screen. Kuzma matched up with Derek White. Jakob Poeltl sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Kuzma to Schroeder. Beyond the arc for 3. Rebound comes to Aldridge. To Rudy Gay. And the Lakers clear. To Kyle Kuzma. Nothing going here on that drive. Schroeder against Rudy Gay. Kyle Kuzma. And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. First try at the line, no good. Second and 3, off the mark. He converts a 2 of 3 trip. Right now, San Antonio's possession. Patty Mills flushes it home.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. James against Murray. To Schroeder. Gasol. James. Great defense, forcing the miss. Murray with the basketball. Trailing by 4. Knocked loose. Wesley Matthews above the rim.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Murray into the front court. Now down 6. The drive, right to the basket. Short jumper off the mark.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jarring is only going to escalate.
Nice pass to get things going.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
San Antonio with the basketball. To Rudy Gay. Here comes the screen. Rudy Gay.
Hey, watch this screen left.
Defense making the ball carrier work. Gets a shot up off the mark. To James. Top of the key. Shot clock winding down. James smothering D. To Rudy Gay. DeJounte Murray. Short jumper misses. LeBron with it up top. His team on top by 8. Screen coming. No, great defense there, forcing the pickup. James to Matthews. Substitution being made in this one. DeJounte Murray to DeRozan. Off the mark. Well contested.
Ed, the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
LeBron matched up with DeJounte Murray. To Gasol. Couple of cracks at the line now.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Marc Gasol has got 2 shots coming. He's struggled so far. And he connects on the first free throw.
Good shot, good shot.
And gets both to drop at the line. To Rudy Gay. To Murray. Marc Gasol snatching it out of the air.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Has a look, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Schroeder with the basketball. Up 6. Knocked loose. Spurs have it. DeJounte Murray. Deep right corner. To DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
Look, the most efficient offenses are the ones with the highest number of assists. There are only 5 teams in the league that average 25 assists or more.
To Gasol. Dennis Schroeder. Lyles grabs the board. To DeRozan. Lakers come up with it. Oh, bad pass. Taken away by the Spurs.
You go back to the principles. Things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you'll be able to stop a great passing team.
Patty Mills to DeRozan. Has a chance. Gets a look. Can't hit. To James. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Runner's good there.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Across midcourt, it's Schroeder. Leads 4. Knocked loose. Good look that time, but off the mark. Another follow. Still no good. To Schroeder. Can't connect from in close. Knocked loose. Lakers have it. And he draws contact. 2 shots coming up for the Spaniard, the All-Star, Marc Gasol.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Nope, first one does not go. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw.
Get it, shoot it again.
To Murray. Montrezl Harrell able to recover with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
And the Lakers with the rebound. Picked up by the Spurs. And the basket good at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
LeBron James up against DeRozan. From long range. Textbook defense. They'll let one fly from half court. That's it for the first half. The Lakers have the lead.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports halftime report. The Lakers have the lead, but not by much. They decided to make a statement in the opening half. And they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Spurs are within striking distance at the half. I love the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impressed me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the San Antonio Spurs.
Game track. Steals.
We might be enjoying these first half highlights of steals, but I'm sure the coaches won't be in the next film session. Neither of these teams have been consistently able to maintain control of the basketball.
Player of the half.
The chosen one showed off his timing and athleticism with a lot of blocks. The defense he put on display requires the kind of effort that fans love to see from their team.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. Here we go with the top 3 plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
San Antonio ball. DeJounte Murray to Aldridge. Takes stock of the floor. DeRozan to Murray. To James. Finish that.
They've been getting open looks, makeable shots that just can't find their way in, but it makes these next few offensive possessions down the stretch even more important.
To DeRozan. Oh, nice find for the basket.
And the last 10 sequences down the court, everybody's touched the ball. You don't see anybody with any kind of negative expressions on their face because everybody's eating.
LeBron into the front court. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter. To Davis. Anthony Davis. With that, he's 5 for 9.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
DeRozan with the basketball. His guys down 3. DeJounte Murray. Here again, Schroeder. Screen coming. DeJounte Murray. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
And slams it down. Big finish for Aldridge. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Caldwell Pope. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Spurs have it. LeBron James swats it. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by LeBron James. And the Lakers able to grab the rebound. Now a pass stolen by the Spurs. Marc Gasol pins it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a 3-point play. No foul.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
LeBron James with the rock. To Gasol. Jakob Poeltl tips it. That's his third block this evening.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Out of bounds. Last touch by Jakob Poeltl. Schroeder. James. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those three things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Murray with it. His group now down 2. DeRozan to Murray. Marc Gasol with the block. Fourth this contest.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
James against Murray. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
LeBron James at the line for a chance at a three-point play, shooting 75% so far tonight. Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. The lead is up to 5. Murray into the front court. He'll run the offense. DeRozan. Knocked loose. And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker, so the Spurs keep the basketball. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Wide open look won't go.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Mills in possession. The margin standing now at 7. Nothing going here on that drive. DeRozan to Patty Mills. Anthony Davis rejects it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
James to Schroeder. Nice pass to set things up.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Now whistle. San Antonio is going to use a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. To Patty Mills. Aldridge. LaMarcus Aldridge. 3 for 6 now.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Anthony Davis against the Australian. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Dennis Schroeder trying to cash in on the three-point play for his career 82%. off the mark on his free throw. Murray with the basketball. His guys down by 9. Reset here. Let's see what they do. DeRozan to Murray. Aldridge to DeRozan. Here's a chance from long range. And it's Caldwell Pope with the rebound. James into the front court. It's a 9-point lead. Oh, bad pass taken away by the Spurs.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Not that time. And the rebound taken down by the Lakers. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Murray into the front court. His guys down 11. To DeRozan.
Hey, you got the screen right, screen right, screen right.
5 to shoot for San Antonio. Trying to cash in. Jumper's good.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Across the timeline comes James. The lead stands at 9. To Davis. 4-3. That's rebounded by San Antonio. To Murray. Shot from the lane won't go.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Murray with it. 9-point margin. And they call it.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Time to shuffle things up. Aldridge to DeRozan. Add 2 points to the board.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To Caldwell Pope. Here comes the screen. Caldwell Pope matched up with DeRozan. To Kyle Kuzma. Schroeder buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
DeRozan with it. His guys trail by 10. To Aldridge. Kyle Kuzma with a piece. And he draws the contact. LaMarcus Aldridge will go to the line for 2.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
And hits the first free throw. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. To James. Deep 2 there, won't go. To Patty Mills. LeBron James sends it away. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by LeBron James. Luke Walton making some changes on the court. Has a look. DeRozan with a shot that misses.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
DeRozan with the basketball. Down 11. From the painted area, won't go down. Great dish to set it up. Kyle Kuzma cleaning the offensive glass. Deep left corner. Matthews. Offensive board. LeBron against Patty Mills. To Matthews. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Mills in possession. Trailing by 11. And count the basket inside.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
LeBron James against Rudy Gay. DeRozan with the basketball. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
LaMarcus Aldridge. Huge block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Here comes the screen. Has a chance. The screen sets him up for two.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
DeRozan with it. His team down 9. To Rudy Gay. Down low, Aldridge. Wesley Matthews sends it away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Spurs in possession. Cleans it up. Markieff Morris snatching it out of the air.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. Almost, and he's not getting the call. To James. Here comes the screen. To James. Nothing going here on that drive. James to Matthews. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
LBJ has it. A drive baseline, but the shot won't go.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
LeBron into the front court. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. To Matthews. Here comes the screen. Matthews against Rudy Gay. And he'll head to the line.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
LeBron James, a couple of free throws on the way, shooting 80% in this contest. Oops, he missed the first one. Missed the second as well. Mills in possession. The deficit now up to 5. Kyle Kuzma able to recover with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
To James. For 3. Off the iron. No good. LeBron James swats it. Goes reverse to lay it in. A shot at the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end. The Lakers have the lead. It's Lakers ball as we start the fourth quarter. They had the lead coming out of halftime. They were able to extend that lead in the third quarter.
A lot of fans and players get consumed with the big plays, but the coaches love seeing their teams continuing to do the little things. That's how you increase the lead.
Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. James against Patty Mills. Slams it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Mills in possession. Looking to make something happen. Trying to cash in, and he drains it. Mills with the rebound. To Rudy Gay. Down low, Aldridge. LaMarcus Aldridge. 4 out of 7.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
LBJ. Probing the defense. LeBron James against Pirtle. Runner's good there.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Jakob Pirtle pins it. Ooh, 5 now. Couldn't keep it in. Off Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. To Patty Mills.
Hey, clear out. I got this.
Oh, he had it. LeBron with it up top. Leads 5. Gasol tips it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
The monster stuff.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
It's James controlling the offense. Rudy Gay. And a throwdown.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. LeBron into the front court. Leads just a point. Kuzma. to Caldwell Pope. Kyle Kuzma. Tough shot. He hits.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
DeRozan with the basketball. His guys trail now by 4. Patty Mills to Rudy Gay. Nothing going here on that drive. To DeRozan. Has a look. Wide open look, won't go.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
Kyle Kuzma. Now that's a contest.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Has a chance. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Look at that. Calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
To Gasol. Screen coming. Kuzma to Gasol. Big finish at the rim.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
DeRozan with it. Down 4. To Rudy Gay. Driving right to the basket. Can't convert the free throw. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Rocking the rim.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
James into the front court. The lead is 2. To Kyle Kuzma. James. Here comes the screen. Kuzma guarded by LaMarcus Aldridge. Now a pass stolen by the Spurs.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in the playoff game, it will.
Oh, emphatic slam.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. James, defended by DeMar DeRozan. Oh, bad pass, taken away by the Spurs.
Tie ball game. Make this possession count.
That's going to get out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan. And an 8-second violation. It's going the other way. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Schroeder to James. Schroeder to James. Kuzma matched up with DeRozan. The pass set it all up.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Oh, big finish at the rim.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ball game.
Los Angeles has the basketball. Schroeder to Kyle Kuzma. Gasol. to Kyle Kuzma. Now pass stolen by the Spurs. That is great vision to set it up. Count it.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To Gasol. Schroeder. Rises for the slam.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
Murray into the front court. 2-point advantage. Marc Gasol with the block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
James to Caldwell Pope. Marc Gasol, 3 for 6 now.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
DeRozan with the basketball. Our score all even here in the fourth quarter. And counted at the rim.
Did you see that change of direction mid-fight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
To DeRozan. Count the bucket for 2.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
To Gasol. Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
DeJounte Murray to Aldridge. Knocked loose. Lakers have it. Schroeder. Oh, bad pass taken away by the Spurs. Easy path to the rim. Nearly got that one to go. Aldridge to Rudy Gay. Anthony Davis rejects it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Not that time. To Murray. Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. And he powers it home. 2 more points for Anthony Davis.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
To Murray. Rudy Gay. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. To Rudy Gay. The pass taken away by the Lakers. Great look and vision. Throws it down.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. 1 bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Gets to the basket and scores.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Across the timeline comes James. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Knocked loose. Spurs have it.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
Rudy Gay slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Caldwell Pope to Davis. Here comes the screen. Anthony Davis, defended by the UConn product. Tough make through traffic.
The defense should have picked up on that action. That's going to cost them.
Murray with the basketball. Leads a bucket. Great feed. Throws it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
James up against Rudy Gay. They work it down to Gasol, to Davis. Jakob Poeltl.
Whoa! Get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. It's James. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
It's DeRozan. To Rudy Gay. DeJounte Murray. Probing the defense. Missed a wide-open look. LeBron into the front court. His guys now trailing by a point. No good. Defense catching a break there. To DeRozan. And look out. Big finish at the rim. Now the Lakers going to use a timeout, and they have options. Let's see, do they go for the tie in a 3 or play for a 2 and extend the game? Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. LeBron James against Rudy Gay. Now a pass stolen by the Spurs. Oh, they called the foul.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Rudy Gay to DeRozan. Tried to slam it down, but my goodness, did you see that, Jay?
That's nasty. Don't, just disrespectful.
Shot from the lane won't go. And they'll get the intentional foul. So 2 free throws coming up, and you figure 1 out of 2 could be enough to seal the deal.
Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock.
First try, no good. Oh, he missed on a pair. Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout. They're going to have to draw something up for an open look at a 3. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. It's the Spurs who are victorious as they win this one by 3. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Hey, everyone. It's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Spurs got the win in a nail-biter. I could get into detail about their play calling and shot selection, but let's be honest. We all know that the dunks were the most exciting. I'd be surprised if the rim isn't a little bit bent at this point. The Lakers are probably frustrated with themselves after such a narrow loss. While they did put together quite a highlight reel of dunks in this matchup, they did not put together a win. As we all know, style points never show up on the scoreboard. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Game track. 3-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Facts, Cavante. Oh, man, I was up. I went to sleep at 5 a.m. this morning. Then I was up again at 8. And I was working on videos and doing a bunch of stuff today. And then now I was doing the stream. And at some point in the third quarter, I just started falling asleep. Before that, I was up by a lot of points. Oh, man. It almost makes me want to get revenge on them. But I definitely won't be able to stay awake for a whole nother game.
Number 2.
But I want to play like one more quarter and just beat them badly. I want to like beat them by like 20 in one quarter. Just to get my revenge.
That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.
I'm going to play like half a quarter just to beat them up a little bit.
It's Spurs basketball to get this one going. Underway in Texas. Marc Gasol sends it away. Here's Schroeder with it. Looking to make something happen. Almost unlucky bounce. Caldwell Pope, pass to the rim. Right now, San Antonio's possession. Knocked loose. Lakers have it. Schroeder to James. He throws it down.
Oh, that's a great way to make an opening statement. It's about the team that's able to punch the other team in the mouth first. That's exactly what you want to do if you're the road team.
Murray into the front court. They trail by 2. Short jumper off the mark. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
To DeRozan. DeJounte Murray. Anthony Davis. Knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
Ed, I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
Aldridge. Fires the 3. His first effort off the mark. To James. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
LeBron James at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 73%. Missed it at the line. Murray with it. Down just a couple. To DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Murray into the front court. He'll run the offense. Off the assist.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Schroeder to Caldwell Pope. And he finishes at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Murray. To Aldridge. Oh, had him going there for a second. Anthony Davis sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at three coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throw's good. A three-point play, and with that, they go up by three. James matched up with Pirtle. Jakob Pirtle snatching it out of the air.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Schroeder to Davis, down low. No good.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But if this defense keeps maintaining that style of pace defensively, this is going to be a dogfight.
DeMar DeRozan, 2 of 4 now.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Schroeder to Caldwell Pope. LeBron James against Murray. Jakob Pirtle able to recover with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
James, tough shot. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Drains it.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
San Antonio with the basketball. DeJounte Murray against Schroeder. To Aldridge. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Schroeder matched up with DeJounte Murray. To Gasol. In the slam.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Murray with the basketball. Leads 3. Lakers come up with it. To Caldwell Pope. And stuffs it home.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
San Antonio ball. Goes to the right side to Aldridge. LaMarcus Aldridge. 3 for 4. Good start.
If you're coaching against this player, you have to throw some fake traps, some fake schemes. How are you making this player think instead of just naturally reacting?
DeRozan with it. Leads just a point. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go down. To James. Stuffs it down with authority. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
DeRozan with the basketball. They trail by 1. To Aldridge. LaMarcus Aldridge. Looking good. 4 for 5.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
LeBron James, defended by DeMar DeRozan. The crossover gets inside, and the slam dunk. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Spurs have it. To Aldridge. Good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. And look out.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Murray into the front court. They're down 3. To DeRozan. Marc Gasol swats it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
And finishes strong.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
That's out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. Changes coming from both sides right now. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws. Oh, bad pass taken away by the Spurs. To DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan. 3 for 6 now.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Rudy Gay to Aldridge. And finishes strong.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
To Gasol. Now pass stolen by the Spurs. Patty Mills picked up by Schroeder. To Aldridge. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
Lakers at the controls right now. Schroeder against Patty Mills. James to Schroeder. Caldwell Pope to Gasol. From the outside, no good. Mills in possession. Leads 1. Passed it off. Rudy Gay slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Strong finish at the rim for Marc Gasol.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great. That's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Patty Mills to DeRozan. With the fadeaway, burns him for the basket.
You see the savvy players, they can create contact. They can throw their arms into you, even their bodies into you, and as soon as the refs blow the whistle once or twice and you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
Spurs in possession. Patty Mills to Rudy Gay. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Mills in possession. Down by one. Knocked loose. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
To Gasol. Schroeder. Oh, bad pass. Taken away by the Spurs. To Rudy Gay. And draws the foul.
Hey, look. Sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Facts. I definitely do need rest. I feel like my whole neck is hurting.
Rudy Gay at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 79% at the line. First free throw is good. Able to convert on both free throws. Schroeder to Matthews. Now a pass stolen by the Spurs. LeBron James pins it. That's his 3rd block this evening. To Rudy Gay. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Rudy Gay trying to cash in on the 3-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Missed the foul shot. To James. Schroeder to James. Slams it down. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Right now, San Antonio's possession. Patty Mills picked up by Schroeder. To Aldridge. sizing up the defense. Oh, he had him there for a second. LeBron James tips it. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by LeBron James. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Rudy Gay, deep left corner. Wide open look, won't go. To James. Matthews, picked up by Derek White. Tough shot, and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
Count the basket inside.
I could see the beads of sweat forming when he had to put the ball on the ground there. You still got it, though.
Great defense there, forcing the pickup. James. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Look, the most efficient offenses are the ones with the highest number of assists. There are only 5 teams in the league that average 25 assists or more.
Mills in possession. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. LeBron James with the block. And buries a base.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Kyle Kuzma rejects it. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Kyle Kuzma. Patty Mills. Down low, Aldridge. Scores from the post.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
LeBron James against Rudy Gay. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
What a move. But the move never should have happened in the first place, especially if there's communication from the help side defender. You have to let that guy know which way he can force him defensively to where there's help.
Wesley Matthews with a piece. Yes, and a foul. Hell of a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
LeBron James at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He's struggled so far. And he can't convert the free throw. That'll do it for the first quarter. The Lakers have the lead. Jay, one quarter down. Both sides.
Alright guys, last but not least, one 3v3 game. I always end with a 3v3 game. Yeah, I definitely won't fall asleep tomorrow. I'm gonna make sure I sleep enough tonight. Oh, wrong mode, wrong mode. I always end with the 3v3 games because they're really fast. It's only whoever scores 15. So it doesn't take too much time, and I get a little bit of points towards ranking up.
Shoot that, boy. Good boy, great boy. Go. Hey, get mine, I got yours. Woo! Hey, I got mine, y'all get yours, I got mine. Come here. Oh, yeah, come right back to you. Let's get it. Outlet. Hey, box out. Good pass. Match up. Hands up. Good shot, man. Way to hit. Wait on it. A ball here. Uh-oh, lock-up time. My boy. You can't leave him open, man. Hey, kick it to him. Stop the ball. My ball. Oh yeah. I like that.
Put a hand up or something.
I got ball. Switch that. I got yours. I got ball. You got mine. You got mine.
Shot is coming. Shot.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
Woo, let's go. Ball.
My ball. Wait on it. Good job. Good finish. Good finish, boy. Oh, come out. I got it. Go to mine. Watch that cutter.
Match up, baby.
Oh, yeah, good finish, dog. Good finish, man.
Money be made around here. I got him. Match up, y'all.
Take care of the ball, man. Come on, it's important.
Everybody pick up. D up.
My boy.
Hit me. Skip it.
I got ball.
D up, baby.
Wait on it. I got ball.
Touch up. Watch your man. Keep your hand in his face, man.
Take care of the ball. Good rebound, boy. Good rebound.
I'm on D.
Wait on it.
Pick.
Hey, ball.
I got ball.
Rebound.
Hey, good contest.
No, it's not. That's a two. No.
Easy money. They ain't even here.
I got ball. Pick up. Match up.
Yeah. Knock down, baby. Knock down.
Get back. Watch the cutter coming through. Bump. Nice. Let's finish at the rim.
Play some D.
I got ball. This is all me.
This out, boy. This out. I got it. Go on. Go. Lock up. Here you come. Yep.
See, boy, they can't jump at you, boy. Let's go.
All right, man. Have a good night. Until tomorrow. Thanks for watching. What's up, Mike the King? I'm about to get off now. I was falling asleep earlier while playing. Just had a good little game. Let me save that clip of that game. Wow, how could that game be so crazy? The last game I just had. It just kept going back and forth when both of us had 15 already. Oh man, I was nervous. Alright guys, peace. Hasta mañana. Thanks for joining, man. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching. Peace.